5 seconds remaining. Remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Mars!
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Void incarnate.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Arc Warden.
FNATIC's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Dusk.
10 seconds remaining.
Phantom.
You may now select your heroes.
Holy moly! Eh, 队友呢？哎，队友呢？队友呢？队友呢？
Now for the old razzle dazzle.
I admit nothing but I admit nothing but my sadness that I admit nothing but my sadness that you gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, not where you might have thought to see these two teams meet, but it is going to be GeekFam facing off against FNATIC. An elimination match, Trent. Can you believe it?
Yes, hello. And how about some of the sauce here? I don't know, you guys obviously can't see the all chat at the moment, but I believe the words were GeekFam have one goal, beat Raven. To which Raven replied, broken heart.
It's actually really awesome. I'm super excited to watch this game. There's so many different things to talk about. You know, just at the very basics, as you said, Raven, the last time these two teams met was playing for GeekFam. They won the tournament. He won the ESL, or not ESL, excuse me, the One Esports Southeast Asian League with the highest KDA, with the highest GPM. He was the star player, and now he's playing for FNATIC. Unbelievable.
He got too big and he got out. It hurts. It hurts.
Oh my god, dude, we're gonna have a 5v5 at the start of this game. This is gonna be the greatest thing ever. I really hope that this happens. Smoked up against each other. Oh wait, no, I thought that they were over there too. Never mind, excuse me. It's gonna be a 5v2. It's gonna be probably nobody fighting, and it's all this hype for nothing. I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault.
Empty promises once again.
Yeah. That's what ends up happening often.
Right, the positioning here from Kuko though, huh? It's like he'll have the vision from here, so if they come in, he'll be ready with the eighth remnant.
It feel well. Actually, that was the Lich pinging again.
Just happened.
They might not realize what's going on. Forev is over there. They don't want to give up the ward vision though. And Moon, who's gonna make the move back over here? Do they know that this is going on?
The battle begins.
Dude, they're not gonna get him. Okay, so there's nothing. They're just gonna have to TP down bottom then. But trade go off 2 for 2.
What just happened? It was a bold attempt. They'll dry up the river on their way through.
Oh my goodness, and then turn it to blood.
You didn't get first blood. I don't think you should be allowed to use that one yet.
That's a good point. It's like breaking hearts in hearts or something.
Exactly. There you're talking.
So what are you seeing, Mr. Knowledgeable Man, in this crazy draft that we've got here early on?
What do I see? I mean, I tend to agree with the panel with the whole PL and Arc Warden. Every time we have an Arc Warden draft, it's the first hero we go to. I know that it's obviously extremely strong, but right from the EG days, you know, there's lots of Arc Warden happening between RTC and Abed, so didn't ban it. It's not like they're stupid, right?
Yes.
They could have banned it. They might just not believe that the hero's very good, and they'd rather face that than some of the other options they banned out.
Somewhat understandable, although Jabs, Fairy Fire goes down. Zephyr drawing first blood. You know, there's a lot of big names in this game right now, all across the board. We have future TI players everywhere. Zephyr to me is somebody that I individually want to hype up a lot. This guy looked so good. We're seeing him at past tournaments, and I think he's really making a name for himself in the Southeast Asian region. So I'm excited to see how he does here in this game. Already getting involved in a first kill. It's down bottom. PL taking a lot of damage and gonna have to salva.
Yeah, the off lane Void Spirit makes a return here on Cuckoo. I mean, Cuckoo, geez, in terms of players who have been like killing it whenever I'm casting their games lately, Cuckoo has been on a whole other level. Unfortunately, not high enough level to save Whitemon there. DJ will get the grab. A little bit of back going for them in this lane.
Good amount of pressure there. Yeah, Raven playing on his normal PL that we've just seen. Also have time. 11-0 start, at least at the beginning. And he's gonna drop down the magnetic field to get more instances of the tag team. That was cool.
I actually missed that.
So Zephyr popped tag team, and then the Arc Warden threw magnetic field on top of it so he'd get bonus attack speed to punch more.
Big brain, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, not exactly a laning duo you see too often.
No, not at all. but
like the Lich that wouldn't do much up here. I mean, Lich has always been a very good off lane support. At the beginning it was because he had the sacrifice, but then you tend to have these like theater types or like brawly types in the off lane, and then like Lich Doom became a thing for a long time too, because you could just again sack creeps, but also just run at people with the Frost Shield.
Definitely.
Frost Shield and Arc Warden not quite as good.
No, not as much. And it feels like there is some pressure potential here with Cuckoo playing in this lane. You know, he stepped a bit too far forward with DJ. Suddenly he's going to be in trouble. And there it is, just like you're talking about. It's pressure, force Raven back. Can't really trade hits when you've got that on him. Zephyr.
They are expecting a very good start for the Doom though this game, right? He's gonna be quite rich.
Yes, it seems like it. Zephyr trying to dodge away from those spirits and will be able to miss on the spear. Not the greatest there. As tossed back onto the Doom you were talking about there, Moon gonna take a little bit of damage. But as you said, can't really be threatened right now.
Nah, just a little bit too tanky and low armor, usually Doom's issue, but versus the Tiny, that's not the biggest deal. You just have to keep a lot of HP for the magic damage, even if it is the core Tiny that actually gets the tree grab. But for now, Moon just regenerating back up with 2 points in Devour, and that's that gold edge you're always going to get with the hero because of it.
Definitely. Regen going to be bottled by Carl, so that's a nice pickup there from up on the top side.
Yeah, he needs that, huh?
Another round down, or rather in the top lane where they pop the tag team, but immediately Forev throws out the spear even though the magnetic field was there, and that stops the aggression. So it's a nice answer. Forev just being able to throw a spear out, and then suddenly you can't get aggro with Zephyr.
Yeah, true. They will have the Fire Phoenix though throughout this entire game, and we of course already saw that earlier for us in our other league where we had a ridiculously tanky Brax playing a Mars that got saved several times from Sunray, and boy, Sunray is just one busted ability.
Yeah,
he's a Doom too. Oh,
be really nice there. The other hero that they played with was a CK out of the safe lane, which is a little bit different from a PL, but you know, if PL gets a nice little chunk of HP building into one of those hearts or whatever later on, Sunray's going to give you crazy value.
Yeah.
So far, Carl going to make a really early rotation, but that's going to be scouted and then the TP away, realizing it wasn't going to work out afterwards.
Yeah, doesn't want to miss too much mid.
Pretty sure Zephyr is also going to be able to get that D-ward move.
Oh, man.
Woo. God, that was close. He held the fairy fire, too. What a crazy guy.
It's the one, and he's like, yeah, it's good. I'll have to.
Then Doppelganger away. Yeah, gotta be
that. Oh wow, that's actually only 1 point. I thought that was. Man, that's so much damage. That Frost Blast feels so good.
Quite strong. Kind of gotta be said as they go on to Abed again. This is a tough laning stage already for poor old GEEKFAM, and Zephyr also just gonna get ran at here. Spear off the mark with the Sun Ray and the lasers. Eventually burn him down to dead. Rev has a south afterwards.
It jabs at the double kill already.
Carl gonna play cleanup. They might have an inkling that he's over there, and you can see as soon as that happens, Forev jumps away down bottom. More action. They're gonna doom poor old Cuckoo. Raven taking down his old longtime teammate as Whitemon also in some trouble. Moon.
He scorched Earth.
Yeah, they got this. That's an easy one. Moon finds the finish. 5-1 start, and all of the lanes going quite well for
and compare Moon's rotation to Carl's rotation, where he tried once top and just had to leave, and then again top and just had to leave without doing anything, and meanwhile he just runs bottom and gets the double kill.
Yeah, it's pretty nutty. Wow. I was gold lead at 7 minutes.
It might be like almost 2,000. We actually check the numbers. It's about 1,600,
yeah.
So it's pretty high.
Just have not been able to do all that they wanted to at this point. There's a stack over here, but the rotation coming from DJs. They want to get aggro again onto Arc. Forev not quite close to level 6 yet, but it's like Zephyr can be the bodyguard for the moment to keep Abed from getting dunked on.
With strength treads, he has 1,400 HP already on Moon.
Okay,
that is ridiculous.
Dyer's
like, what are you gonna do as Carl this game? I don't know. Like, your damage caps out at some point.
I'm gonna try and smoke up, see if they can finally get that successful rotation. Level 6, so 600 burst damage or so with this build. And the PL, he does not have 1,400 HP. Quite a bit lower, in fact. And they do have an obs ward there.
Yes. Oh, and they're gonna walk right into him. This is the perfect timing. All right, that's a kill they needed. They give him the tip immediately.
Cuckoo tips him while he's in midair.
Cuckoo's pissed. Oh, that's great.
Tower is under
I'm sure there's, you know, not too much bad blood there.
Oh, that's all friendly.
Of course. I'm sure he's also enjoying tipping him. Zephyr. Be caught again. Snowballs off to the creeps. Then Forev trying to chase with the spear. Arena down. Just ends his life, but not going to be enough there. The magnetic field not able to keep him alive. DJ fluxed up for the moment. Jump in from Cuckoo, trying to find something here. Can he bring it down? DJ doesn't look like he's quite in range to simulate available, as well as another round of the Aether Remnant, and eventually DJ gets pummeled and finished off there.
Go get some lasses, DJ. Be brave.
It happen. Giving him what for?
Oh no, he's gonna get this last. You ready?
Right.
6 seconds.
Oh.
Oh!
Look at
Look at
that.
that value. Who else can do that?
From the grave.
Yeah, what a hero.
Rev? Spotting Zephyr yet again.
Zephyr? Oh, buddy.
Whoa,
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 Rev.
whoa.
Whoa, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's ping here.
Drops the word as he's gonna land. Wow, Cuckoo jumps into all of them to simulate. Gets in trouble, and Doomed could deny him in a second here. Or we could try and toss him away to get him away from trouble, but
I don't think he has vision of anything.
Avalanche toss can't get the deny, and now Carl is also in trouble. A little bit of save your buddy syndrome. They're not stopping Avalanche? Okay, they finally do stop. Jeez. 3,000 gold lead now.
Dire's top
That's
tower
more like
is
what we
under
were expecting.
attack.
But Forev, yeah, a little bit off of that first spear, but it's okay. Already recovers into a double. And 400 gold for himself. Wow. That was a lot. And what's he rushing first? Thinking about Soul Ring into Blink. How about Moon? He's doing the stock standard, the mid Doom that we used to see when it was at its most prevalent was just always drums.
And I think the first place that I saw it was Southeast Asia about a month or so ago when the first changes came around.
There might have been even long. I think it was like the start of COVID, wasn't it? It was like,
Yeah, it's true.
time flies when you're quarantined, but yeah, I think like China and Southeast Asia was definitely the biggest region for it.
Meanwhile, Avalanche toss, try to bring him down. Chain Frost not going to bounce away. Raven getting the heals, and they won't be able to find the finish onto the PL. Now Carl hasted, trying to get away from them. Does have the TP available, but the spear is nearby, dropping every dang thing there onto poor old Carl. And he too will fall. Mid lane.
They're on the moon.
He's in trouble now. They find a return kill. That's huge. Okay.
I'm guessing he was just after Zephyr because Zephyr was like leaving that engagement and then the Arc Warden just showed up or something. Because that's not going to go very well if he's anywhere near the Arc Warden right now. That bonus, like,
Dire's bottom
so much damage right with these levels starting to stack up. Abed just has Midas and 2 Wraith Bands too.
I love that. Boots, man.
Pure farming.
Just like a slow farming monster. Yeah, so Cuckoo doing a little bit of chase here onto Forev. Not really wanting to fully commit onto him at all. It's, well, okay, maybe he does. Cuckoo is crazy after all. Spear off the mark and has an astral step, but now with the tower hitting him, it gets a little bit too
Radiant
spicy.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, no one's rotating in here though. Kuku's just kind of hanging out. Gets the high ground there with his sentry. Very smart with the Aether. Double checks, make sure nothing's there.
Wanted to try and keep that catapult alive for the extra damage, but after the glyph is forced, gives up on that. Jab's gained a lot of me time, already level 8. Yeah, this is going to be a good Phoenix game for him. I can already tell.
Yeah, he's been down here a while. Checking on him, and as he said, lots of space.
He's the third highest level in the game. That's really
Yeah.
It kind of doesn't matter for Phoenix though, right? Like you get those levels.
No, 100%, definitely true.
Zephyr
Dire's bottom
swapped. Snowball.
Whoa.
Juke away. Pull in. Carl off to the side. Avalanche tossed. Oh, Forev just barely living. The Doom comes out. They will kill off Tiny. They're not able to save his buddy. Does have 6 charges. Meanwhile, Chain Frost bouncing back and forth between jabs. They pull in Raven that much closer. White on trying to make something happen here. Cuckoo moving into position afterwards. DJ doesn't have any more swaps.
Dire's top tower is
Looks
under
like
attack.
that is going to be the end of it.
Well, that was one ugly fight, but it did work out in the end.
Yeah.
couple of wily swaps there, almost took them out of the arena. And DJ will go right back in.
Dude, Zephyr's in trouble. Zephyr is dead. They bring him down, and now Flux to the side, but Raven is just fine with it. Cuckoo.
They traded DJ for it, though.
Yeah. That's something, at least. If they can get out with Raven, it feels pretty fine. The Remnant pulls him back in, but now Abed, the Tempest double is here. It's going to wear out in a second, and it looks like Raven's able to escape.
Yeah, and he still had Doppelganger, too, so he's not too worried about the Flux.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen this story so often with Arc Warden, where the enemy team builds big strength carries, and then you just don't have the damage that you need in time.
Radiant's
or you just straight up get the big counter pick of a PL too. So like, even if you see this goal on the horizon, you're always just worried about like an answer permanently being there, as long as he has some gold. And obviously he's very farm PL. Don't be distracted by this Doom also being rich. This is a mid Doom who gets bonus 200 gold. Like, he's like an alchemist, man. Like, he's always going to be ahead.
Yeah, very much so. 1,000 gold ahead already.
Dire's top tower
but dodging for right now is like their only play. It's what they have to do.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So
what does it give them though? They do need more pickoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm with you, man. It's a tough one. Snowball's
think on Carl. That's what they really need.
That's fair. Can sort of help to set things up.
Under attack.
When I saw that pick, I was really surprised to see the Tusk pick last. I thought that it was going to be a Zephyr Tiny, and then they were going to pick some more damage, but in the end, that was not what they decided to go for. Shore up their lanes, I guess. I almost have that blink on Tiny now.
Yeah, maybe he was thinking that they'd have the Tiny because like the armor, low armor and everything too.
Right.
Phoenix and whatnot. That tag team right now, like level 6, and then especially at level 7 is very high damage. Like I think versus Phoenix would be like 700 and some right now.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's really strong. But that also means that you need to be alive for that to work. And they haven't really been able to keep up with that. Top lane, Tiny is pushing out, and they don't have the Blink Dagger yet, but it looks like they still want to try and hold on to this tower if possible. Shards, killing creeps, drawing aggro, but that tier 1 is dead.
Has fallen.
Yeah, they can't even delay it that much.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Wowzers. Great start.
Tries to TP out right in front of their face. Canceled though.
Gift from the goddess.
Yeah, FNATIC is playing really clean right now. And Chaps is still the second highest level on his team. He's just like getting free waves to himself.
They're gonna try this here with this smoke. Radiant scan, and it hits. And with their obs nearby, they're probably gonna assume this is a smoke. So they could just camp the Radiant high ground on the left-hand side, which is what the current plan seems to be. I would not dive check this if I were Phoenix. Seems a little bit too risky.
Doing? Abed pushing out the mid lane. They know they're over here, it looks like. Now Carl, Avalanche Sauce gets the kill, Doom afterwards. Meanwhile, the armor, they block it off to the side, but the big arena comes out, catches it. Snowball safe though. That's good, it's onto the illusion, but it's not gonna be enough to keep Tiny alive. The trade in the end is gonna be 2 for 1, but Whitemon goes down afterwards. So 3 for 1 in the end.
Yeah, and that was the reveal of the Blink Dagger too, I believe, right?
Yes.
For Carl. All they get is the Venge.
They didn't even use the Supernova in that fight. Like,
no, I thought he was going to drop it too because the way that dive went, but he probably wasn't sure that Fred was about to drop down the arena.
Yeah, this is gnarly now. FNATIC are just looking really good.
Gnarly indeed, my good man.
Getting every D ward, they're taking ancient stacks away. They left just 1 creep there for him. They will stack that though. I always forget about stacking with Medallion. It's kind of cool.
Pretty good solution when you have a melee hero when you're trying to stack some of these camps.
Carl
Carl. Oh, Blink gets canceled. That
Radiant's
wave of terror.
under
Very
attack.
nice by DJ.
What the just happened?
So quickly, he just explodes. And
Now back in my day, wave of terror was HP removal. I remember that endlessly
Dire's
confused me when I
top
first started
tower
playing
is
Dota
under
because I
attack.
played support and I played Venge and I was just so annoyed that my wave didn't cancel blinks.
yeah, makes it
And
better.
if I earn and it didn't cancel blinks.
Nothing cancels it. What is this?
Yeah, this item's broken.
I'm glad
It was
that.
pretty broken.
Well, yeah, because it
Dire's
was
top
just
tower
it didn't.
is under
Oh, I
attack.
guess it was. Yeah, there were a lot of things that didn't cancel that probably should have.
It had mana though.
Radiant structures.
You know, those strength
are
heroes, I hated
fortified.
that. Like
That's
50 or something even.
That's silly. No reason. Wow. Okay, where are we at? 6,000 gold lead. They're gonna TP back with Cuckoo to try and defend again. I mean, they didn't have Doom, but they do have a spear, and that was never going to work. I mean,
Triumphant Squawk is indeed the right answer
Dire's
here.
top tower
Yeah.
is falling.
Rev, big plays. Big old plays. And almost has the blink dagger now as well. Yeah, this is just really clean Dota coming out from FNATIC right now.
Nothing
Yep.
but my sadness
The next
that
step
you're
will be some sort of a roshing. And we're already in there. Okay. Well, let's go.
Before you can say it, the next step is done.
Yeah, it's fast. It is very fast Dota. This is what the best teams do, right? Is they're just like constantly pushing you. And making so that you don't have any time to like execute your game plan. It's kind of like those drafts where it feels like the entire draft you're just responding to everything that they're picking.
Right.
That's what this kind of gameplay does to you, where you never really have a chance to be like, oh, I want this item. It's like, no, you're building this item because I bought this item, and you're coming to this part of the map because I'm taking Roche.
Yeah, and if you don't do that,
wow, because I'm killing Roche.
if you don't do that, then you're losing out as well, and like your game is just kind of lost. Man, Abed has Maelstrom at the very least. I mean, the game plan doesn't really feel like it's changed much for the side of GEEKFAM. It's basically just dodge whenever possible. Don't get into a fight, but also don't get doomed. Poor old Cuckoo. And they're looking for more afterwards. Just leaving Cuckoo for later. Trying to bring down Carl Zephyr. In the meantime, they swap him into the arena. Oh, poor old Zephyr. Is Cuckoo actually going to get out, though? He was left alone that entire time, and they focused on everybody else. Abed keeps that tower alive, and Cuckoo comes back in. Okay. It's still 2 dead, but maybe he can do something here. Jumps away from Forev. Link back off cooldown in a second, but not going to jump.
Yeah, he's gonna try something a little bit crazy here, it feels. But yeah, they do just let him go. Tell the people what you saw here, I guess. Intimidation tactic.
That's right. Mental warfare. All right, Cuckoo. Not enough of the mental warfare. Pulls in the Mars. Forev obliterated. And they won't be able to catch anybody else with those shards.
Don't give him any more kills.
Don't
Don't have Doom. You don't even have the Blink War stomp, so you're not going to get a good initiation. They're trying to cut them off by moving directly south. See just how far he wants to chase here on Cuckoo.
Sees the PL, I think, there, but realizing there's not much you can do.
Under attack.
It was just a really good PL game. I can't believe it didn't get banned.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, has he even had to do anything yet, really?
No, that's fair. That's actually a good point.
Yeah, but it does just like remove that hope that you have as like your
It's so sad.
it's like, all right, but guys, don't worry, the Arc Warden eventually come online. It's like, oh, but what about their PL? But don't worry about PL. It's okay.
Swap into stun, chase down Yules, jump away, swap again, Cuckoo. Already his hope removed, now his life removed.
It's our own damn fault.
Yep.
That is a tough one. Man, tough stuff. FNATIC consistently on the front foot,
Is under attack.
just not stopping. See, even the item timing's coming in a little bit slower for the Arc Warden in spite of that decent Midas timing.
Has fallen.
Miss up top there. Get Whitemon out of there.
Up afterwards.
Radiant's top tower
For
is
Moon.
under attack.
They can play with him.
Radiant's
possibly
top
find a
tower
catch
has
for the
fallen.
Doom. They're anticipating somebody was going to go on the
Dire's
moon here,
bottom
but
tower is under
it's not the
attack.
case. They're all bottom.
Radiant are scanning.
Zephyr up top to push out the wave as well. Will he be found? Does have a TP available. Spear off the mark. He used his TP. It immediately got canceled. That was like no time in between TP and cancel. Oh, that's unfortunate for Zephyr.
Feels like he's been responsible for a lot of these deeper wave pushes, and not the clone.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Maybe it's just been bottom we haven't really been noticing. As mid lane, they do initiate the Cuckoo once again. Aegis expires in a minute 20, so I think Raven might be looking to kind of force a fight outside the base.
Okay.
Just see if they'll take the bait, right?
Dire's
And
middle
Moon.
tower is under attack.
It's a target, but won't be able to get the Doom off. So again, first time that these teams are facing off against each other since that grand finals match where GEEKFAM were able to win 3-1. And the main change that has been made is a swap out at this point of Raven onto FNATIC, and of course also Forev standing in for Ice Ice Ice.
Yes, he's not breaking until I think DPC resumes, right? Or at least, I mean, sure, depending on how long that is, but
Right.
taking himself a little breather.
Good.
This brings back the Ice 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 Shadow Fiend offlane streams.
Ooh, there we go.
Dire's bottom
yeah.
tower is
That would
under
be a
attack.
pleasant surprise.
Carl has his Yules just about completed. Can go pick up the Voidstone now. Showed in the mid lane there by the creep wave getting killed. I think somebody was looking at that when it happened. And that does signal, okay, both teams going to trade off the bounty runes apiece. 20-7 for 11,000 gold lead now.
You know, earlier Moon had the Purge creep too. He was playing versus like the Lich as well as the Yule Scepter, both the Tiny and the Void Spirit. Wouldn't mind if you got that again, but it's also always tempting to have the worst op since you have the Blink Dagger.
Well, and apparently it's also tempting just to go high ground.
And Aghanims.
That's what they're going to do. Oh, is that what he's queuing up? Oh, nice. I like that. Well, we'll jump in. Not able to hit with the spear. We'll Scepter lift up, the stomp afterwards, and the Doom on to Cuckoo. He is going to die. And now Abed sending in the Tempest double with the Mjolnir on him, just trying to kill these creep waves, but it will not happen. They keep the catapult alive, and they keep their pressure up on this high ground. Meanwhile, jump forward. Oh, the stomp lands. Snowball safe, trying to keep him alive, but it's just going to set him up for the supernova. A blink away from the Tiny. Zephyr definitely going to fall. They find any more afterwards. Cuckoo bought back for this one. They don't have Doom available. This is an opportunity right here. They have to take it on GEEKFAM. Taunting, pointing for Ev. Still fine. He's going to have pipe back up again in a second as well. Jump in afterwards. DJ going to be able to save Forev. Meanwhile, the spear pushes Zephyr back into the tower. Raven trying to find a couple more targets now. Onto that Tempest double. Forev throws out another God's Rebuke. They control Cuckoo. This is going to be a dieback for him. The magnetic field keeps him alive a little bit longer. With that Yule Scepter lift up, the spear ends his life. And poor old Carl is going to fall at the end as well. One by one.
No damage.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Too pretty. And once it's all done and called in, everybody gets healed back up again, basically to full. That Sunray.
Really not going to call this?
I mean, you know, they have to do some strategizing. That's the word.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hobbit's like, don't worry, guys. I got an arcane rune. Midas is gonna pull down.
I don't need to kill the waves.
Throw it on the bubble again. I mean, it is just one lane. And an 18,000 gold lead.
Rich. I mean, the Arc Ward and the PL are the same net worth, and then after that, there's a pretty steep drop off, about double that of his mid laner on the Tiny.
Yeah.
We're rocking the 99 to 1% right now, and we'll see if FNATIC can make that true.
They are running on in the Yule Scepter, but swapped away, and Well, they kind of messed that one up a little bit, but it will not matter in the end as Carl does eventually die. He has had a really rough game.
He has. He's been the main disappointment, I'm sure, for them. Of what they wanted out of their mid lane.
And now a walrus punch on the Forev, bringing him down somewhat low. Can they kill him off in time? The supernova is already out, but the Doom is there again on to Cuckoo.
Always Cuckoo.
Every single time.
At this point, it doesn't even matter if it's optimal. I still think it is, but, you know.
Send a message.
Yeah. Already won the game. You're trying to do some lasting damage that carries in the game, too.
Yeah. Okay, gold lead, and they do hold. Magnetic field is, you know, it's good for something. Abed has Shiva's guard. Kind of a neat pickup here as well. He's gonna kill the waves constantly. So this is all on Abed.
Yeah. Maybe you can get to level 25 and lay a bunch of landmines down.
Double damage.
I mean, probably not, but maybe.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, there's a Vlad's now too for Forev, just in case. Roche is back in 48 seconds. It's probably all they're waiting for. They might not even wait. They're gonna smoke. They're gonna head the way of GeekFam. And Mr. Doom ready for the hop, a skip and a jump.
And they swap in one, swap in two. Gonna kill him dead. And does have buyback, but yeah, it's a game is hard. They need the creep wave back mid, which is not caught up with them yet. GeekFam is just trying to draw this out as long as possible.
It feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Cuckoo got the bounty rune. Give him a tip. Tip him for that one, Cuckoo. Come on.
He needs something.
Yeah.
They will, again, just grab this wave mid and see if they can guard it. What is Zephyr doing? He's looking for a courier. 2 couriers.
Radiant's
Oh, he missed the basher. That's too bad.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Roche.
That creep wave.
Roche is up,
Dire's structures are
but it
fortified.
doesn't feel like FNATIC are too concerned about that. Doesn't get the spear back, but instead they find the stun. Inferno Blade afterwards. Doom off cooldown in 10 seconds, but the chase is coming into the base. The Tusk is already dead. They're gonna find more. Sunray heals Forev back up to full. And this one well and truly has to be it. Surely at this point. They dive Fountain. Okay. Apparently they want to buy more. They buy back on the Tiny now. Try to toss it Raven. Raven's dead.
Mission accomplished.
5-man tip afterwards. Okay, sure. Why not? Meanwhile, in the rest of the base, the battle's continuing to go. Moon actually might be in some trouble here as well. He gets a 3-man stomp. Jabs trying to get out of there, but they pull him down also.
Dire's middle
3
barracks
heroes are
are
dead
under
with no
attack.
buyback. What have you done, FNATIC?
The bait was real. They knew Raven couldn't help himself. They know him too well.
This guy. Well, we know what he's going to do. Roche is up. I mean, Carl, basically now DJ. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him, though. Maybe?
Oh, there's a sentry down there.
Okay. DJ. Avalanche. Toss back onto his own illusion.
Oh, I'll just glimmer.
Oh, in the Euless Scepter. So they will. Oh, DJ. Spear to save him. DJ caught. And Walrus Punch ends his life. It does buy some more time here, but can they get Roche or no? They want it.
I mean, they kind of have to, right? I don't think they have a choice.
Yeah.
Gotta go for the big plays.
Magnetic field, everybody on it. Tag team, every damn thing. Trying to take it as quick as they can. I mean, Forev wants to go for the big play here. Everybody's starting to respawn again. Pio is here also. They throw out that arena, able to catch onto the Hardboard, and Zephyr being brought down low is gonna die. Abed falls afterwards. Cuckoo going to be soon out of mana as the Doppelganger chase down commences. A triple kill for Raven, and a Roche already down to half HP for him.
Oh, how convenient. Thank you, GeekFam.
Easy peasy. Or FNATIC.
Ages and cheese to try and close this one out. And next game for GeekFam. Where do we go from here? Yeah, that's right. I'm doing that.
Somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, the heroes aren't terrible. I guess the Arc Warden game plan just got a little bit out of hand. And the mid-tiny did not pop off at all. No, that was a big problem. The 99% probability of winning. Is that correct? 100 by now. No, it's still 99%.
Nice. I like that. Yeah, I think that Kyo said it best, where he was saying, yeah, Forev is probably laughing right now when they picked Arc Warden. Do you feel like they had an idea that this was going to happen?
Yeah.
But Carl's got his Dagon level 1. This is where it all turns around now. Kane Frost trying to bring down Forev. Ain't gonna happen. And Zephyr just getting demolished. They swap him back into the Doom. Cuckoo cannot break. And DJ is gonna end up falling there. They buy back on Cuckoo. Can't doom me again. What do you think about that now? Zephyr being brought down low. He is gonna die. Also, they have buyback on the Tusk if they need it. Supernova,
Raven, get away from the well.
Chase, this is his dangerous place. Oh, they only become stronger when they're in the well. Doom's gonna buy back now too. Avalanche is toss. Raven turns to fight. He's got Aegis still. They spear, they chase him down, and that's gonna be a snowball to try and finish. But round 2 coming out in just a moment. No more ultis available. Doppelganger, Raven running into 5 heroes. That might be a bit too bold though. Are they gonna be able to find him? No. Okay, Manta, and then the Abyssal Blade chase down. Finds the real Abed. He is so much of their damage, and he is so much going to die. They kill him, take down Zephyr, and 40 to 15. The numbers will not stop going up. GG finally going to be called as they throw in the towel. And FNATIC asserting dominance here in the Southeast Asia region.
Yeah, not really a whole lot of hope for a lot of this game, huh?
Not really.
They took the lead really early on.